Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2012 comedy film American Reunion. So this takes place 13 years after our first film. This is the 13th reunion. They missed the 10th year by a few years, so all the band's back together, coming back for the reunion. Chaos ensues in East Great Falls. So, plot flaw, and I mentioned this in the fourth film. In band camp, Noah Levinstein, Eugene Levy's character, tells Matt Stifler, Steve Stifler's younger brother, that Jim and Michelle just had a baby. So if that was in 2005, right, that means the kid would be 7 in 2012 when the reunion is, when the movie takes place. Their son Evan is 2 in this film. So the math doesn't work. Aside from that, Jim and Michelle are having romance issues, so they're trying to rekindle stuff when they visit, his dad's house. His mom's passed away 3 years ago, so his dad's trying to readjust to being single. Does he want to date again? Things, right? Grown-up things. Maturing things. Weird subplot of the kid next door who's now turning 18, Kara, who Jim used to babysit when, she was little and he was little, younger. She's trying to sleep with him. It was a strange subplot. I will say that. Very strange subplot. But the core 5... Finch, Oz, Kev, Jim, Stifler, all coming back together again, having their random adventures throughout, the lake itself, throughout East Great Falls, Stifler's party, Stifler being convinced to be a party planner for 2 of his friends' wedding, not knowing that they were gay, back in high school. That was a fun little reveal. But, it was nice seeing everyone. Jessica coming back for half a second. Shermanator coming back for half a second. Nadia coming back for half a second. What else was nice to see? The whole hookup of Finch's mom with Stifler. That was hysterical. Especially when Finch is hooking up with Vanessa and he stops and he's like, I feel like something terrible is about to happen. And it was just the premonition of, since Paul Finch slept with Stifler's mom twice. 3 times? 3 times. And then, Stifler slept with Paul's mom at the end. Hysterical. Nice little turnaround of that. But then also Jim's dad, getting together with Stifler's mom at the end. Very, very entertaining. I did like that little plot twist. The reconciling, Vicky and Kevin having a nice reconciling, Heather and Oz having a nice reconciling. It's a nice, closure to a chapter, and then on to the next step, right? Kevin's all about those next steps, and they all did a cheer at Dog Year, the hot dog place they all hang out at, till next time. So, I know that a 5th one is currently in the works. 5th as in direct sequel to this being the 4th from our original core group. Because 4, 5, 6, 7 is technically spin-off, but it's the same universe because it's the American Pie universe. It's East Great Falls High. It's the college, that Stifler's cousins go to. It's Noah Levinstein, Eugene Levy's character is a part of this world, right? American Pie presents Girls' Rules. We have Stephanie Stifler. I want to say she's the younger sister of Scott Stifler, who we are introduced to in Book of Love. I don't have that for a fact, but that's the only thing I can think of. How many Stifler brothers were there to then have numerous Stifler kids? That I don't know. I don't think anyone knows that the Stifler family tree in its entirety. Yeah. But Noah Levinstein wasn't in Girls' Rules, which is technically, what, the 9th? 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th. Girls' Rules is technically the 9th film. So 9 films in an installment that most of them were just, direct to DVD or direct to Netflix in regards to sequeling. 1, 2, 3, and 8 technically had theatrical releases. I think the franchise within the 4 films grossed a lot of money. So, of course, they're going to make a 5th. Of course, it's going to be a theatrical release to bring in the Gen X, the Millennials, and the Zoomers all together to come to the theater as one. Unity, strength in numbers. I'm very excited for whenever that happens. I'm very excited to see what the plot points are. I'm assuming it's going to be, Jim is going to take on the parental figure like he was slowly doing in this one. So I'm assuming it's going to be Evan in high school whenever they make this. Well, it can't, because if Evan is 2 in a 2012 film, what year is this? This is currently 2022, so that means he's currently 12, so he would only be in middle school. I don't think they're going to do a middle school sex exploration movie. That's not a thing that we see in film. We see that for high schoolers, not for middle schoolers. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe 5 years from now, maybe in 2027, we'll have the 5th film about Evan's senior year and Jim being that parental figure. That makes more sense. I'm fine with waiting another 5 years. The franchise has been going since 1999. I was 9 years old when this started. I'm now currently 32. It has been a whirlwind adventure. Whirlwind adventure. 23 years of talking about this. Incredible. Not most franchises don't do that. So, Testament. We've completed all 9 reviews. I technically did Girls Ruse first, and then I backtracked starting at 1. All 9 are completed. All 9 are talked about. We did it. On to the next review, whatever it might be. Mucho mahalo.